So, are you a young man and you're going through some challenges? You're planning and it looks as if your life is not going straight. You're planning to the right and life is taking you to the left. Shift closer. Now, few years ago, I lost my job. And when I lost my job, life dealt with me. Now, in the middle of those years that I lost my job, I had a family case, and that as a first son, I needed to step in. And during that period, life taught me a great lessons. All my savings were gone, nothing to eat, and in between those years, I got admission, to advance in knowledge. Now I didn't have any money with me. I was broke. Do you understand me? Nobody to talk with except my family circle. Now, at a point, even those within me, they gave up in me. Yes, they gave up in me. And I mean, life was so tough that I could not even pay 6 months of my rent. This is what I'm talking about. And the rent was not that much. It was not that much. I was staying in a single room then. I was staying in a single room and I could not pay for that single room. And life taught me a lesson. And I'm this kind of person that I'm quick to anger here in this company, so I needed to take another opportunity. But what I didn't know was that I was advancing in age, and as I was advancing in age, there was that tendency of that is going to take me a longer period, to get a job. So long story short, I suffered. I suffered that at a point I could not even eat. Like I could not eat one square meal in a day. So this was how, you know, difficult life was to me. And sometimes I didn't have the intention of fasting, but I would turn those hunger into fasting. And there was a time that it even became more tougher for me that my landlady, she has this Barika papaya in her yard, that at a point, you know, morning, afternoon, and evening, I will pluck that lady's fruit and be eating. And at a point, there were some people that were trying to like be good to me. Yes, some people were like willing to, cook for me. I have this particular neighbor, very nice person. She always tried to like cook and tell the son to bring to me. I tell her no, because I don't want a situation whereby tomorrow, they will say that look at this young man, he was doing very well, and today I'm the one feeding him. I didn't want that situation. Now, I was able to stay in that situation for like 2 years, no job, no money. I was broke. But the only thing that kept me intact, the only thing that kept me going was my mindset. Yes, I keep on telling myself, I'm not a failure. I'm not of this environment. I mean, this is someone that has no PIM in his bank account. Then I keep on, making this positive. Maybe one of these days I'm going to open my Bible and show you the kind of confession I made every day. Now I keep on making this confession on a daily basis. I'm not a failure. I am not of this environment. I refuse to stay on this environment. Now, those things at a point did not really, have effect in my life at that moment. But spiritually, spiritually, and mentally, emotionally, I see myself as someone who is not of this environment. And to cut the long story short, God surprised me when I was about to change, my location. So when I was about to move to another state, and I got a surprise call, that engaged me in what I'm doing today. So, are you that person that is going through some challenges and is, it's just as if God is not on your side. Calm down, calm down, just calm down. What I want you to do now is to keep learning. Don't stop learning. In fact, anything that you know that will improve you mentally, emotionally, academically, anything that will improve you, anything that will make you to earn higher in that your career, just keep learning it, because you might not know when the opportunity comes. And when the opportunity comes, it should not pass you by. Now, this is what I have to tell you. Now, the good part of the story is that I was made an offer. Do you understand me? And I was not just going to accept that offer. I have to tell the company that this is what I'm going to accept. Like, I added like 20% to that offer. Every company has policy of entry level. But, 2 weeks within my operation at the company, I'd already knew that I was an asset. So what happened? Now, this is a company that has been in the system for 14 years. Because of that, I was promoted to the salary of executive of people who have been in the business for 14 years. So imagine you're just entering the business on your first month and you're being paid the salary of someone who has been in that business for 14 years. It is not by might, it is not by strength. It's all about what? The grace and the mercies of God. So this is what I want to tell you. In that agony of being broke, in that agony of not having anything to do, I gave myself to studying. I was making research. I was studying harder. I was learning so many things that would enhance my flexibility and easy accessibility to my area of studies. And I tell you, and I lie to you not, that I became an hero in my area of discipline. And this is what I want you to do. Are you someone, you're going through challenges and it looks as if nothing positively is happening in your life? Keep going. One day, the Lord will surprise you. One day, the person who you believe in, the God who you believe in, who you keep praying to on a daily basis, is going to surprise you. So keep going, never give up. See you on my next video. Please like and share.